So yesterday I had therapy, right? And okay, so we were talking about how something that my system's been going through at the moment is about my ex-partner, one of my ex-partners, and how the how sorry, the child alters have been having to process a lot of stuff around around my ex, who they used to think was their dad. And when I said that just then, I didn't feel an energetic connection the way that I normally would when I would say that. So I think maybe they're coming to terms with the fact that he's not their dad, and that maybe he never was. I mean, I know technically, literally, he never was. I know that. But yeah. So some of them have been saying that they're really afraid that they're going to lose him, and the rest of us, I wouldn't even say the rest of us, like, there's so many people in my system that are still, like, there are so many children in my system that are still really confused about it. They still, as far as I know, so I haven't looked into it and felt into it and asked them all what's going on. I'm just going off of what I learned last time. Is that attached? Is it? It's just a long one. Okay, I gotta cut that. Anyway, yeah. So they keep crying over him. And yeah, they kept saying at first they were really scared that they were gonna lose him. They were really scared that they were gonna lose him. And I'm like, babe, you already lost him. Like, he's not a nice person. We're realizing after everything, he's not a nice person. And he obviously never cared about those aspects that he said he did. I mean, yeah. My getting over my relationship with him has been one of the hardest things over the last couple of years. I didn't realize that would make me emotional saying that. That's interesting. I mean, like, I've gone through a lot of really tough shit in the last couple of years. But the fact that he was my main or only support person before that, I didn't even know what I was gonna say. Mm. I switched frequency. And with each frequency comes a new perspective. So I don't remember what I was thinking about. Oh, because I cried, and that's like a release. That's a physical manifestation of the So when you're upset, no, when you have like trapped emotions that you haven't processed yet, it gets stored within your body, right? But the water that's within your being, it can extract certain energies so that like when you have experienced an emotion and an energy that has been stuck within you, you're able to um sometimes I like catch myself talking in a different way than I was before, and then it trips me out, and then I get amused, and then it makes me forget what I was talking about because that's multiple different aspects of me taking note of different things from different perspectives. Sorry. I feel like I've just I don't know. I don't know where we are now. What are we talking about? Or what's going on? Oh, no, I don't. I remember. Yeah, no. I was saying, yeah, no. So yeah, um, when you cry, when you're experiencing an emotion, the the frequency, the vibration, the emotion that you're releasing, the water in the organs and cells and stuff that were actually holding on to that emotion, the water helps like cleanse that area, which is why it's always really important to be drinking lots and lots of water, especially um uh like drinking coconut water and eating lots of fruits and vegetables with lots of water content. It's very important to be able to cleanse yourself with the water in your body. So you need to have high quality water in your body. So then it needs to be attuned to the frequency of nature. So it needs to be directly from nature. So you just eat the fruits and vegetables, and that water will become more of you. I would really love to just live off of smoothies and juices and just whole fruits. Um, um, Once I have lots of money, I swear to God, that's all I'm doing. Once I have lots of money, I'm gonna have my own place. Or, I mean, I'm anticipating being with somebody very, very soon. Um, so I won't really need my own place. But, you know what? Why not? I'm planning on getting rich enough to get my own to have my own place anyway. Even if I was to move in with someone and marry them. Like, I intended on becoming quite well off in my own right. And that is happening right now. Like, it's all manifesting. Can't you see it? What do you mean? Guys, what the fuck was I talking about? I don't know. You're weird. Huh. Yeah. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Oh yeah, fucking crying and shit. frequencies and shit. Yeah, because when you're on a specific frequency, you have one perspective, right? But if you've been holding on to a whole bunch of like repressed feelings and stuff, then that kind of holds you at a specific frequency. And then when you finally experience that emotion and then release it, um, you don't you no longer have those like dense energies that was holding your frequency down here. So once you release that stuff, your frequency naturally heightens. So um sometimes it's literally not about like trying to actively do things that will raise your frequency, because if you have shit that is keeping your frequency's default at like the lower end, you should you know. What is that? Tiny baby clock, right? Look, okay, well, look, okay, so initially, right? Oh, yeah! Sorry. I was meant to be telling you about my therapy session. Totally forgot. Totally forgot that we were on that. Let me revisit that topic. Yeah! So, anyway, as I was saying, so we found out that there's a whole group of kids, in there, and those kids, they weren't even all of them. They were just like, because my therapist was like, who is it that's afraid of losing him, you know? And then, I I thought about it, and then I could see this group, this whole group of people, of kids standing around. I think there was another group of people, like older people. I think there were lots of groups of people, but for some reason, it looked like they were all like waiting to go somewhere. Like they were all being lined up, ready to be shipped off somewhere, sent somewhere. They're waiting for their orders and they're waiting to know where they need to go next. Are these the groups that my system fronts in? See, I really need to explore my inside world because there's a lot. Yeah, so anyway, sharing the goss on what I've learned about my own fucking inner self, psyche, inside world, getting the fucking inside scoop here, motherfucker. So like, apparently, with this particular group of kids, there was, I know, most people will be like, keep this private. And I'm like, I'm not a fucking private person. I think you fucking figured that out by now. Yeah? Fucking just go on with it. Alright, so there was a boy called Rylan who was around, I swear we said 7, but I feel like 9ish. I could just ask him. Anyway, so Rylan was there taking charge, looking after a bunch of these other younger kids. Not all of them are younger though, because I feel like that non-verbal girl, there was also a non-verbal, there was a little girl who was like 6 or 7. Wait. What were the ages? Oh, I'm gonna have to talk to my therapist about this. I should be making notes when I have therapy. Next time, 100%, I will do that. Cause I don't remember the ages that they said, but if I asked them, oh, true. I was gonna say if I asked them, they would tell me, and then I'm like, what if I get it wrong? What if it's different? And then I'm like, well, some of them are age sliders, so I mean, even if it's wrong, it could still be like accurate. Like, what do you mean? Um, true. So Alex has always. I bet Alex is the real one. I bet if there is a real one, if there is a main person, I bet it's Alex. That's what everyone's been saying forever. I know, but like, she has the ability to pull other alters in. She has the ability to control the system at will. Is that me? Is that who I am supposed to be? Is that... Wait, so I just need to let Alex live through me more? I'm so confused. Who? No. What? I'm so confused. Just be yourself. But I am lots of selves. That's true. And being each of those in the moment is the most healing thing. In each moment. Don't try and be any version of yourself. Just be whatever you are. And witness that. Witness that with honesty. See what healed me a lot was recording myself so that I could send it to someone else, so that he could get to know me, absolutely everything about me, the good and the bad, because I wanted him to love me completely. And I'm like, there's no way that I'm going to like just share the good things about me, because like when you find out about the bad things, that will change your perception of me, and you will be like, who the fuck are you? Or why did you lie to me about this? I don't know. So I don't like to lie. I keep forgetting what I'm talking about. Damn it. I was like, I literally said it in the last video. After forgetting a lot at the beginning, my memory started improving in it. And then I was like, man, my memory is getting great. And now I'm just like, what the fuck am I talking about? God damn it. Yes. Indeed. Yes. Well, that's the thing. We keep being told to do that. Focus on the moment. Focus on the moment. Look, I'm saying I'm looking very distracted at the very point where I'm saying focus on the moment, which is ironic, but I felt like compelled to pull a card. And so I grabbed angel ones, fairy ones, or mermaid ones, or these ones. The Rider-Waite ones. What do you mean? What do you mean? Sorry. Alright. Let's see what the fucking cards have to say. What are they? Who are they talking to? I don't know. What are we doing? Look, we're still blurry, so I'm gonna fucking wipe this again, okay? It did not help. It didn't help. It's fine. Oh yeah, no. What? Look, so there was a long period there where I was sending videos to a specific person. And before that I couldn't express myself at all. And then after that I started learning more about myself from watching myself, and I started learning about lots of shit. about my expressions and my mannerisms and how fucking hilarious I am. I was like, goddamn. And y'all need to do the same fucking thing. Is my opinion. Yeah. So, who? I still haven't even asked. Why am I pulling cards? I don't know. They're like, it's too late to question it, just wing it. I'm so tired. Lol. That's funny. No, this card is literally just talking about, like, literally laying back, relaxing, letting yourself, see, I'll show you. This one, right? Can I explain to you how I'm fucking saying it? Because, yeah, I won't do this in all, like, the readings on the business page, but I'll do what I fucking want here. Fucking leave me alone. Alright, so, honestly, the first thing that drew my attention was his expression, but then I wanted to ignore that because he looks like a fucking pompous piece of shit. I want to punch him in the face. Oh. So, what does that tell me about me? I can actually use that. I can actually use that. Okay, in the context of this, um, the whole point of this is just that he is in a state of peace and just being, just in a state of being. It's of having space to think and stuff. And, like, generally I am, like, all over the fucking place and I'm all, like, hectic and stuff. So then, me having that immediate reaction to the face of someone who is literally, his entire existence is to portray being in thought, being thoughtful, and the scene is all about just, like, having that space to find that clarity. And I have been catching myself, like, trying to distract myself from actually, like, healing. I keep trying to, because usually all the time I'm always moving, always channeling, always creating something, but it's all, like, most of it is, like, just in my head. I'm stressing about all of the stuff without actually doing the stuff. When I had the kids here, I was actually doing quite well. Because they kind of keep me on track. And I get a little bit lost when they're not around. But that's the thing, like, because I'm meant to be learning how to reparent myself. So I'm meant to be learning how to look after myself the same way I would look after my kids. So, like, when I get up in the morning, if my kids were here, obviously I would automatically go to try and, like, either make them food or encourage them to make their own food. And help them if I haven't already been helping them too consistently. Anyway. Oh, why did my brain wipe? Way. Okay, fine. I'll get back to looking at the cards then for the next few minutes, because it's already a really fucking long video, and What do you mean? Okay. Right. Yeah. 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 I know the message isn't about the dude or anything. It's just literally about, like, create the fucking space. Intentionally create space for yourself so that you can think clearly, so that you can breathe, so that you can explore your thoughts and perhaps, yeah, I was gonna say, and perhaps even write it down. And then I remembered that I'm meant to be writing the stuff about my inside world into a story. I'm like, oh yeah, and then I keep not doing that. So I need to do something to remind me that that is a priority, because I haven't even started. And I pardon me. Apparently I'm not meant to bring them off cards, and I did what I was meant to do with that for that moment. Didn't think that that was anything, but okay. Pardon me. Sorry. Did you see that? You're not meant to see that. I started writing out a list of, like, okay, well, I mean, I was meant to be writing a list because I keep, okay, so, alright, so I have ideal reality, and then I have fear reality, right? And then, I'm supposed to be focusing, supposed to be focusing on the ideal reality. And the more that you focus on the ideal reality, you shift yourself into the vibration of that reality. Not focusing on the fact that you want it, because that's acknowledging that you don't have it, which is being in lack. But focusing on the energy of what it feels like being there. What the fuck? Why did my brain wipe again? Should I let myself feel being a different person? Because I can tap into a specific frequency of a specific person, and then I can let that entire energy take over my entire body, right? If I wanted to. Which is how I can have other entities take over my body, if I allow it, which I have not. Well, I mean, that's why I don't drink, because it makes it easier for them entities to take over, and I don't need that shit. But I don't really, like, remember. It's not like he did anything bad while I was drunk. Just embarrassing. No, alcohol is poison and is not necessary and is a key for your soul. Don't do it. But then wine is meant to be, like, holy. I'm kind of confused. What is the deal with, like, I know alcohol is poison, and I've always known that we shouldn't be ingesting that stuff, but, like, I was channeling something about, like, but wine is an exception, but you need to do research to find out more about what that means, and I haven't done that research because I didn't acknowledge the fact that that the information was incomplete and that I needed to look at more. Usually, if the information's incomplete, I'm just like, oh, well, I guess I'll get the rest later. I don't think, oh, that was an invitation to learn. There's so much I want to learn, though. I did my Hebrew today, but I didn't do my Latin or my chess. So I couldn't do that still, though. It's still good. I don't know. This is way too long. I have to go. I love you.